This violin was completely unplayable when it was found. It was in horrible condition. We had it lovingly and fully restored by Amnon and Avshi Weinstein, who you saw in this video. That's who restored this violin. The violin was made in approximately 1875 and has the word Germany inside, which is partially scratched out with a knife. Whoever scratched it out obviously scratched it out with some form of anger. The violin also has on the back of it embedded 5 stars of David, and they are also embellished with abalone shell in the stars. Now, regarding this particular violin, I get to see it every day because it's permanent in our Holocaust Center. And I can tell you that there is not a time that I walk in that room that I don't look at the violin and ask myself, who played this violin? What did this violin see? Do I really want to know what it saw? And I also ask myself this question. If it kept somebody alive, how long did it keep them alive for? A week? A couple of months? Who knows the answer? We don't know the answer. For those of you who are not familiar, the concentration camp orchestras were used in a variety of ways, and many camps had these orchestras. For instance, they would play music as the trains with human cargo would arrive, and the humans would be pushed off the train, and these orchestras would play music, thinking to deceive people to think, oh, maybe this is a good place. There's music being played. Another way that they would be used, of course, would be to entertain the Nazis. That's quite obvious. But they would also be used, for example, to drown out the screaming, as people would be taken to the gas chambers. In fact, they would even be used, as an example, if a prisoner was being brought on a cart and being pulled. You'll see a picture of that in our Holocaust Center. He's being pulled on a cart to be hung. The orchestra would play music as they're bringing him along. In this exhibit, in the room on the side, you'll see a large picture of an orchestra. That orchestra is at Janowska. Every one of those musicians was murdered while playing their instruments.
you.